Shout out to Money Brown, man. Errol Spence Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out that fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the three kings of boxing right now in America. We have Gervonta Tank Davis, a 2-division world champion who's looking to be 3-division world champion coming June the 26th. We have Errol Spence Jr., who's the unified welterweight world champion, looking to be undisputed by the end of this year. Then we have Canelo Alvarez, the big Mexican superstar, the 4-division world champion, you know, the current unified 168-pound world champion, who's looking to be undisputed by the end of this year as well. Now, we all know Gervonta Davis did an interview with Ellie Setback. You know, cool interview where he was talking about, you know, the upcoming fights. Canelo, how he respect Canelo, and he appreciate Canelo, saying that he is, you know, one of his favorite fighters to watch today, right? And he gave his take on Errol Spence as well, on how he feel like, you know, Errol is a hell of a fighter, and that he got Errol beating Manny Pacquiao, but it's gonna be tough. But when we look at Gervonta Tank Davis, we look at Errol Spence, we look at Canelo Alvarez, we can look at these dudes and say that they are the face of boxing right now, and the 3 top shotters in this boxing game right now. When we look at the American landscape, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is chasing these dudes. Everybody is chasing these dudes. You know, they get a lot of hate, but they put their work in, and it's well-deserved. You know what I'm saying? It's well-deserved. You know, a lot of people out here, they say certain things about Tank. He ain't fighting this fighter, he ain't fighting that fighter, but he a top shotter in the game, and they all want to fight him. When we look at Canelo Alvarez, the same thing. He's not fighting this fighter. He's not fighting that fighter. But he's a 4-division world champion. He's cleaning out a whole division. He's about to be, well, he's on his way to try to be undisputed, you know, in September, right? When he take on Caleb Plant. And I think he beats Caleb Plant, so I think he become undisputed. I mean, you still have to do it, right? You still have to do it. But when we're looking at the styles and we're looking at the overall matchup, you know, Canelo is the favorite. You know what I'm saying? He's the favorite. But guess what? Everybody's chasing Canelo. Everybody want to fight Canelo. You got to give him that credit. You feel me? If he wasn't on top, if he wasn't the shit, nobody would want to fight him. Nobody would want to fight him. Then you got to look at the numbers that he's pulling in, right? Look what he just did in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Can't take that away from the man. What was it, 73,000 plus? 73,000 plus, and we all know if you put Canelo on fucking pay-per-view, it's going to sell. But right now he's on the zone, and you know that's kind of a blessing because you don't have to, you know, pay the $74.99. But Errol Spence Jr., same way. Everybody chasing Errol because they want to fight Errol. But guess what they say? He's not fighting nobody, even though he's fighting the best of the best in this goddamn division. Now he's about to fight Manny Pacquiao. You feel me? Manny Pacquiao. After fighting Mikey, Sean, Danny, you know what I'm saying? Now he about to fight Manny on his 4th pay-per-view in a row, everybody. His 4th pay-per-view in a row. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Gervonta Davis on his 2nd pay-per-view in a row. We all know when Canelo leaves the zone, he's going to be back on pay-per-view. So when we're looking at the situation, people are buying these dudes' fights, bro, and they looking forward to seeing them fight. But when we're looking at the game and we're looking at the boxing game, everybody is chasing these dudes. Everybody, they putting themselves in position to be top dogs. Top dogs. No matter of fact, not putting themselves in position, they are in position. And they all trying to reach the plateau in the status of this man here, Floyd Money May. 5-division world champion. King of the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Beat the most world champions in boxing history. Can't take nothing away from him. Say what you want to say about Floyd, but he did it the right way. He did it the right way, and it's to be respected. It's to be respected and commended, and the man deserves his flowers. You understand me? Whether you like the man or not. Whether you like him or not. And y'all see what's going around now. Is Manny Pacquiao better than Floyd Mayweather if he beat Errol Spence? It just shows you Floyd Mayweather is still, you know, the top name in boxing, if we keep it real, in combat sport. In combat sport, whether y'all like it or not, man, we got to be real. Yes, Canelo is on top. Yes, Errol is on top. Yes, Tank is on top. Manny on top. Joshua, Fury, Wilder, right? But when it comes to Floyd Money Mayweather, this man is the standard of boxing. He set the bar that fucking high that these three kings are trying to reach. They're trying to reach that, bro. They're trying to reach that. And Canelo Alvarez got to share the ring with Floyd and make history. Make history. You understand me? One of the biggest pay-per-view fights to ever get made in boxing history. You know what I mean? In boxing history. They outdid fucking Floyd and Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I mean? Outdid Floyd and Oscar De La Hoya. So you got to pay homage where homage is due. But nonetheless, bro, when we look at Gervonta Davis and we look at the landscape from 140 on down, 140 on down, let's just go 140 to 126. They all want to fight Tank. They all want to fight Tank. Tank came up to 140. Regis Progress said what's up. Josh Taylor said what's up. Top dogs of the division. Let's keep it real. Top dogs of the division. You feel me? 135. They all want to fight Tank. Ryan Garcia want to fight him. Teofimo Lopez want to fight him. Devin Haney want to fight him. You see what I'm saying? And even everybody up under want to fight him. Lomachenko. You know what I mean? It just shows you the star power that Tank possess. Keep it real. Keep it real. And he's only getting bigger. If he go in there and knock out Mario Barrios, he's only getting bigger. And he'll be back on pay-per-view for his third time in a row. His third time in a row. You understand? Canelo Alvarez. He's at 168 right now. And we could say from 175 to 147. They all want to fight Canelo. We got Errol at 147. Errol want to fight Canelo. 154, even though Mel don't talk about it, Mel will want to fight Canelo, right? Now I'm talking about the top shotters. We know damn well Brian Castano, Jared Hurd, everybody at 154, if they get the opportunity to fight Canelo, they will take it. Now let's move to 160. Top dogs. Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade. They want to fight Canelo. Let alone with Triple G, Murata. You understand what I'm saying? Even the Jaime McGill. Everybody at 160 that want to fight Canelo Alvarez. 168, he just beat Billy Joe, right? Took him out. Beat Callum Smith, took him out. You got David Benavidez right there. He want to fight Canelo. He's the top shot at the division. He want Canelo. Danny Jacobs, he beat already. But everybody else at 168, they want Canelo. Go to 175. He beat Sergey Kovalev, whether people want to give him credit for it or not. Sergey Kovalev was the world champion. Canelo knocked his ass out, took the title, became a 4-division world champion, and it's to be respected and commended, whether you like it or not, because the history books is going to read 4-division world champion, knocking out a world champion to take that title. You understand what I'm saying? Knocking out a world champion to take the title. But when we look at the top dogs, Demetrius Bivol, Arthur Beterbiev, they want Canelo. They want Canelo. Shows you the star power. Errol the True Spence Jr. And from 147, let's just go to 168 because Canelo's there. Canelo said he'd come down to 160 for one man and one man only. Errol the True Spence Jr. They want Canelo. They want Errol, Canelo. Especially with Errol fit to fight Manny Pacquiao, putting himself on a bigger plateau right now. Right? You go to 147. Sean Porter won his rematch. Danny Garcia won his rematch. Right? Terrence Boyd Crawford, number 2 at the division. He want Errol. Keith Thurman talking from the sideline. He want Errol. Jerron Bruce Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, they want Errol Spence. 154. We know once Errol come up, right? J-Rock gonna want Errol. Brian Castano gonna want Errol. Tony Harrison. You feel me? We know Jamel Charlo is right there. He's the stablemate, right? We'll have to see what happened with that because if he become undisputed and Errol go to 154 and he don't want to drop them titles, guess what? Something's going to have to happen. Something's going to have to happen. I know they brothers. They look at each other as brothers. But Errol already said he's not going to let that get into the way of him achieving greatness. So we will see how that turned out. But then we go to 160. Demetrius Andrade told Errol was up. He'll bang it out with Errol. You got Triple G up there. You know, Errol Spence can be linked to those fighters. He will be there, especially with the star power he brings. They will want to fight Errol the True Spence Jr. And that's how it works, bro. about the superstar status, and you putting asses in the seats, you making your name bigger than what it is, and you following the game plan of your team, especially if they directing you in the right direction. You feel me? A lot of people look at Tank. Oh, man, he ain't fighting nobody. He ain't doing this. But he knocked out a 4-division world champion. He knocked out Jesus Cuellar, who was a fucking former world champion. He took the title from Jose Pedraza at 22 years of age. Knocked him out at 130 pounds. Knocked out Gamboa, whether people want to say he was old or not. Okay, people fight fighters that's up there in age all the time. But Gamboa only had one loss on his resume. Only had one loss to Tank knocked his ass out. Now he got 3 losses because Devin Haney beat him. But nonetheless, you know, they go, oh, he passed his prime. He's this, he's that. But he knocked him out. Former world champion. You feel me? Y'all take the credit away from Gervonta Davis. Now he about to fight Mario Barrios, a big 140-pound world champion. And guess what they saying? Oh, he ain't getting no credit for that. We don't care about that fight. We don't care about that. But it's a world champion, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. That's his 3rd division he's moving up in. Right? And they all chasing him. So when y'all say Tank ain't fighting nobody, no, it's just that y'all looking at them people as nobody because y'all don't want to pay homage. Y'all don't want to get credit where credit is due. You feel me? Y'all don't want to get credit where credit is due. And Tank won all these dudes. He won all these dudes. You understand what I'm saying? But he's putting himself in position to be the A-side no matter who he go up against. And when he do fight these dudes, guess what? The money will be worth the risk. You feel me? You put yourself in position. You put yourself in position to be the A-side from 140 on down. And that's what Gervonta Davis is doing. If he's successful against Mario Barrios, he just put himself in position to be the A-side, even against the world champions that he's going up against. You understand me? Coming to the division, being able to be the A-side because you bring that star power, and you selling on pay-per-view. This is not a Turnbull Crawford situation to where he's the champion, but he's not selling on pay-per-view. He's not, and it's just the fact. His own promoter said it. He don't want to take a chance on him because he's not selling. But Gervonta Davis is selling. So when he come up to those divisions, right, he's about to be a world champion at 140. So they put him right in the mix. Right in the mix. And Tank is giving out the biggest paydays of people's career. Errol Spence giving out the biggest paydays of people's career. Canelo Alvarez most definitely giving out the biggest paydays of people's career. You feel me? So that's to be respected and commended, bro. Respected and commended. These dudes deserve their respect. They deserve it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you want to see them fight tougher competition, or as fighters out there that y'all want to see them fight, I understand, bro. I get it. But don't make it like they not fighting nobody. Like they just out here knocking out a bunch of fucking Abney Yurgerines, right? A bunch of Rob Sockers, and they get no credit for it. That's bullshit. They're a fighting competition. Errol Spence just fought. He's fighting 4 top 10 motherfuckers back to back to back. Mikey Garcia was in the top 10. Sean Porter in the top 10. Danny Garcia in the top 10. Manny Pacquiao most definitely in the top 10. Gervonta Davis just knocked out a 4-division world champion. A 4-division world champion, Leo Santa Cruz, one of the top fighters in fucking boxing. Let's keep it real. Canelo Alvarez just beat Billy Joe, right? A world champion, a 2-division world champion. Broke his fucking eye socket. Beat Callum Smith, an undefeated world champion who people was considering the number 1 168-pound champ. He was the number 1 cat at the division. The number 1 cat. And now he's about to face Caden Plant, another world champion in the division. So those are 3 undefeated champions that Canelo taking on in his weight division. Y'all got to give that man credit. Y'all got to pay homage. And that's why these dudes are the 3 kings of boxing. And that's why everybody want to fight these dudes, because they are the top shotters. They giving out the biggest paydays. They bring excitement. And they go pack the motherfucking house out. You understand me? They're going to pack the motherfucking house out. And they going to give us a great damn show. So pay homage where homage is due. And don't try to get flowers when it's at the last minute, man. These dudes are holding down boxing. They putting it on their backs. And they going to give us great fights to come. Shouts out to Tank. Wish you luck on June 26th. Shouts out to ESJ. Wish you luck on August 21st. Shouts out to Canelo Alvarez. Wish you luck in September, my brothers. And we'll just see how it play out. Until then, it's your boy Monty. This is the ANSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.